Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. I'm your host Mark Antamate for Running in Japan. This is my certified, bona fide, real review over the Nike Rival Fly 4. Welcome to my review of the Nike Rival Fly 4. Firstly, I would like to say I bought these shoes with my own money, so there is no outside influence keeping me from giving you an impartial review. The price of these is $100 US or 11,000 Japanese yen, and the weight is 258 grams or 9.1 ounces for a men's US 10. The heel height is 30 millimeters and the forefoot height is 22 millimeters. This shoe is a perfect fit, no pun intended, for my location in Tokyo, Japan. It's inspired by Japanese Ekiden relay racing and runners. It's a no-frills race shoe. At $100 US, I'd call these Nikes entry-level race shoes. They would be suitable for teens running cross-country or parents on a lower budget who need to buy running shoes for their kids' sports. These shoes are beautiful to look at. They are available in 4 colorways in the US and 6 in Japan, some of which look better than others. The shoe looks much like the Nike Alpha Fly 3 and even more like the Nike Zoom Fly 6. I bought these shoes not because I needed them, but because they look like fun. The Nike Rival Fly 4 fit true to size and the toe box has ample wiggle room for toes. The shoes are lightweight, they have an Air Zoom unit in the forefoot, and Nike says the Cushlon 3.0 foam on the bottom is softer, more responsive compared to the previous iteration. They feel lightweight and nimble, but I don't think they're all that soft. I can very much feel the hard plastic outer sole when I run, and it feels like running on hard plastic. They remind me of the running shoes of yore, before too much technology had been involved in running shoe making in the past 8 years or so. The shoes have a midfoot nylon shank, not a carbon plate, which is more for stability than anything else. However, Nike says it's for faster, more responsive transitions compared to the Rival 3. The bottom sole in the heel doesn't go back far enough to provide enough material for heel strikers to land on, but the grip is as good as any other Nike shoe, which is to say grippy. Overall, I think the shoe is a bit rigid. The Adidas Adizero Evo SL is a better shoe for the same purpose of tempo and speed. Yes, it costs $50 more, but you would get twice the shoe for that. Still, the Rival Fly 4 can't be beaten if it is about money. These shoes are best for runs up to 5K max. As excited as I was to run in them, the longer I stayed laced up, the less excited I became. I'm probably just going to use mine for fashion. I thought I would use them for speed workouts, but I bought the better Adidas Adizero Evo SL. Alright everybody, I'd like to thank you all for watching my review over the Nike Rival Fly 4. I guess my biggest complaint or gripe about this is going to be this outer sole, this heel back here, pretty much going all around the shoe. I mean, it's soft to an extent, but it seems like the longer you run in it, it seems like it just gets harder and harder. And this bottom down here just kind of feels as if you're running on hard plastic sometimes, and I just don't like that feeling, as well as this kind of curvature that's kind of going around the heel here to the bottom sole of the shoe. It just kind of feels a little bit awkward. I mean, you start to get a little bit more used to it as you're running inside of the shoe. The longer you use it, obviously you get more used to it, but still, right out of the box, I do not like the way that feels landing on that if you're going to do heel work inside of these. Well, it's not even necessarily that I am a heel striker. I am a midfoot striker, but just walking around inside of these things feel a little bit awkward because of that, and that's the whole reason why I bring that up. So I imagine if you're running inside of these, who knows how that's even gonna feel landing on that. All in all, the design of the shoe, the upper part, gets high remarks for the aesthetic. It's a very beautiful looking shoe, very breathable, very lightweight, It's just, this thing is kind of doing my head in a little bit, and I feel like they could do with a better outer sole on this. All right, that's my review. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Make sure you give me a like, a thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next one. And until next time, peace.